Hey Jimmy, here's your video. Just spent a little bit of time down here cleaning some stuff up. This stuff over here is gonna go away. That's out of your way. You're right, there's some concrete blocks here. Hardly any of it's any good for anything that I can think of, but nevertheless. Okay, so the driveway ends about here-ish. And if I go up there and look over here, you know, finished floor is about, look, it's about 4 feet above where I'm at. And then that wall there is about 6. So I'm gonna walk over here and hopefully you can see, probably not quite, that window over there kind of comes down and sits about on top of that. Well, no, there's 6, there's 7, so it sits about on top of that 7 over there. Originally my thought is that patio grade would be about 7. You know, maybe it's gonna be about 6. This stuff that's in front of me is up to 7, but it's piles of stuff from digging out. This used to be pretty level right here and kind of coming on up in there. So that's from my excavator before. So in my mind, you see my water line up there. If we could dig a ditch from here that went from like 2 up from where I'm at to 3 or 4 up and not hit any rock, and tie my little drain there into it and let the water that my retaining wall is going to catch drain into it, then that would be relief. And I think if just this got compacted over here real well, path of least resistance is going to be into that ditch. I'm going to go back this way a little bit. You're probably going to want that scaffolding moved. I'm going to come over here and run up inside for a second. Again, I was out there, 4 here, 6, 7, 7 on the bottom of the window. Retaining wall outside heads out that way. Water's coming in right in there. See, I think I got to waterproof this because I know it's only 6 inches thick. This thing that's here and that goes all the way underneath there to right over there, that thing's like 1.5 feet thick. And it's got all kinds of honeycomb in it, and of course right here is my vertical wall that separates my lower from my upper basement in here. So I never see any water there. Go up here and my overhang's about 18 inches and that water does nothing but drop off. I had decided that the chimney, I'm taking the fireplace out. Instead of that being a chimney to the inside, it's going to be a closet to the outside. But if we didn't put patio level at 7 feet, if we put it down to 6.5 or 6 feet, that would give me a step over threshold in a door that I'm going to have here, which really is okay. I know that sounds weird, but the thing is just an outside cabinet. I don't care if I got to step over it. It's not that big a deal. Right there is the end of my pipe, wrapped up in filter fabric, and that's all covered in rock. Right there to the left of the electrical box is a cup I got stuck in a hole, but that's where that electrical will come out and go down. Of course, our berm will be up here and then here, and then that's going to come along here somehow, and then I've got a long bin 90 for here and here and then here somehow. And I don't know how that's going to work. I'm going to go on back over here and take a wide angle look. You know, having this grade up here find its way down to here and then on down to here, and finding what level is here as far as we can level it. And then I can get this deck over here that's going to stare me down here to come around over here and get up to this somehow if I have to. So I don't quite know how all this is going to equal out. But hope this helps.